So this is our old Honeywell ring or round thermostat. I believe many houses has the same equipment. So to remove this is pretty simple. So first you need to remove the cover. Just gently pull it like this, and you will see there is a mercury tube behind it. So be careful of that. So this is a mercury tube. Just be careful with that because it could be poisonous if you break it. And you can see there are three screws here, which is fix the gear to the back plate. So we just need to unscrew them. Gently pull it out, and here's the back plate behind it. And now you want to take a picture of the wire just in case you forget about it later on. And here you can see a couple of wires. The red is the power supplier, supply 24 volts. The white is for your heater. The green is for your fan only, and the yellow is for your cooler. And that's basically how the old back plates indicates. So cool means a cooler, which is yellow. Heat is a heater, is white. The fan only is green for the fan only. And when you flip the switch here, the voltage will be supplied from the red to white to turn on your heater, and to supply from the red to yellow to turn on your cooler, and to supply from the red to green to turn on your fan. So that's basically how it works. In some system, you will have a blue wire. So which you can see that is missing here, so we need to figure out later, because the blue is a common wire, which is a return circuit for power up your new thermostat, but we're missing here, so I need to figure out how to deal with that later. But now, because you will have 24 volts here, you don't want to do the work with that. So next step is to turn off the breaker, which is supply the voltage to your furnace. That will disconnect the 24 volts. Now let's take off the wires. Okay, and there are two screws which fix the back plate to the wall. We want to disconnect those two. Now we have prepared our wires, and the next step is to install the back plates. So if your old thermostat has a smaller size, and then you don't have to use this back plate. But if your thermostat like mine, because it's a little bigger than the new one, so you can see if I just use this guy, you will have the imperfection behind. So in the package, like I showed you before, there is back plate, so which can hide all the imperfections behind. So first we put this on, and then let all the wires go through your new back plate. And then you will need to fix this thing on the wall first. So in the package, it has two screws, and now it's the time to put it on. I don't believe you need any driver anchors as long as you are not over tightening it. But if you somehow over tighten already, you might need a driver anchor behind. But in this case, I just squeeze it right. It has a self-building level, which is really handy. So in this case, you don't need to worry about it's not level. So just need to use a blue level and make the bubble in the middle, and tighten this up, and then just screw another, and check the level again. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So next step is to connect the wire to the new back plate. So Google Nest is also good for a house which with more complicated heating or cooling system. Like if you have heat pump, like in the modern houses, you can also use Google Nest to power them. But in my case, my house only have one heater and one cooler, so which is a lot simpler to connect. So compared to the old back plate, so G is connected to G, Y is to Y1, and blue B is actually going to the common. So R, you can see there is RH and RC. So we will connect the RID to RH. What RC does is, in old systems, the condenser outside the house will need a relay, which will need a separated controller, but not in modern condensers. So this one will actually being jumped together, like inside the thermostat, so we don't need to worry about that. And OB is normally for the heat pump if you have one, but in my case, again, I don't have that, so which is easier. And white for the heater, you will connect to the W1. So just connect it one by one. So yellow first, just simply put it in. The blue goes to common. Green goes to green. Red goes to RH. Goes to W1. Okay, that's all for the connections. Here is the last step, which is put the thermostat on. Just click, and the power should be up. So that is how easy it is to replace old Honeywell round thermostat with a new Google Nest thermostat.